and welcome to another episode of Lucrena Land. I am Lucrena, and I will be your host again today. As you can see, since the last episode, I've expanded my gardening area. I've added this little bit there to this just temporarily because I needed more wheat than what was actually growing over there. I've expanded this bit a little as well, and I've turned all the potatoes and carrots into wheat as well. And the reason why I did that is because I have plans to build with hay bales. So I need a lot of that, and between now and the building, I will be creating an actual real wheat farm down in the basement. But until then, I figured, hey, why not just get a garden going? Because, well, it's less time that I'm wasting. So, yeah, in this episode today, I will be leaving my base area. I'll be just going over that bridge over there, and we'll be starting on gathering the materials for my house. Actually, to build the mansion that I was talking about in the first episode, and that will be my actual base around here. The I will be needing lots of iron because iron blocks are going to be part of the build, and to get iron blocks, you need, of course, lots of iron. And if you want to have enough to get stuff built out of the materials, you need to have some kind of a farm. So we'll be starting working on that today by building the villager breeder that will be used um, in order to get uh, the iron farm going, because I'm gonna need about 40-ish villagers to put in the farm. So we'll be starting with the villager breeder. We're gonna be building it right over here. This is gonna be the center point of the villager breeder, and yeah, I'll get it started, and I'll be right back with you. So, like I did in the previous episode, I will be building this as well as doing a little tutorial on it. It's a design by a YouTuber named Impulse SV, and there will be a link to his video in the description, but I will explain it to you as I go along here. So, in order to build this villager breeder, you will need these things. So, lever, a solid block, and a fence gate in order to shut the thing down. You're going to need potatoes because that's what the villagers are going to be um, farming in order to get willing to breed. You actually just need 79, but I got more because I'll that's going to make them start having babies faster. But you really only need 79 for the farm. After that, you need, well, the iron hoe to till the ground. You're going to need two signs, a lily pad, at least three pieces of glass, six doors, a wooden trap door. I use jack-o'-lanterns, but you can use glowstone or redstone lamps or any source of light, really. It's to keep the mobs from spawning inside the villager breeder. And you're going to need blocks to wall out the farm itself. I like to use dirt because it's cheap, and since this is only going to be a temporary build anyway, it's going to be fine. And you're also going to need a water source block. I've already put mine down. So, in order to get things built, you're going to start by making the garden as far as you can go. Obviously, that's four in each direction. And you're going to be planting your potatoes as well as soon as you're done with this. So I'll complete that and I'll be right back. So here we are. I've planted everything. It's potatoes everywhere. The next step is going to be to actually remove this one here in the corner and trample the ground and dig it down and actually remove this one as well and trample it as well. This is going to be our exit point for the baby villagers. So what you want to do, you can pick any corner. So what you want to do is dig two down and then make your way a few blocks away. That's going to be enough. And in this little row here, that's where you put the trapdoor in open position, and you want to put down another water block there. So that's going to be bringing the babies away. And once that's done, you put your signs to get the water away. So one there and one there. And this is going to be the base of the mob evader to bring the villagers away once they've grown up, and you can bring them up in the air and far away from this point out. It's really important to actually get this thing covered up, of course, so that no mob can drop in. And the elevator itself, it needs to be full circle, at least for the first few levels, because if not, if it's just like that, well, zombies can kill your villagers through the hole, and well, you really don't want that. So yeah, that's the way to avoid it is to just go full circle around like this, and yeah, that should be fine. From there, you can really just get your water sources in, and everything will be peachy. Now, I've decided to put a stopping mechanism to the villager breeder here. So what I'm going to do is place that there, that solid block. Well, dirt would have done, but I like to place my redstone on stone bricks. And you put a fence gate there. It can be open or shut. It makes no difference. And on the side, you put the lever, and that's going to control the opening and the closing mechanism of the trapdoor. Now, from this point on, the mob elevator can just keep on growing and growing. It really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. I'll be bringing it up at the end of the farm because I'm gonna need to just build the tunnel and the piping to bring it to the future site of the iron farm. So the next step is now to wall off this entire area. So it's really simple. You just build a wall all the way around. What's important is that it's at least 2 blocks high so that the villagers can't come out and mobs can't come in. So everyone is safe. And once that's done, I'll be back with you. All right, so there's only 3 steps left. One is to light up this place. So that's what I'm going to do next. The really easier pattern to get things done is to just go 2 above the ground, 1, 2, and yeah, no, that's the second one. Here is where I'm going to be putting my first jack-o'-lantern. And really from there, you just go 2 out and you put another one like that, and 2 out and another one here, and so on and so forth all the way around. Now that this is done, what we need to do is take a lily pad or a carpet works just the same, and put it down there on the water so that our villagers won't fall in when they're in here. And the last thing that we need to do is come right here in the middle on the same side as your elevator. And you're going to dig 7 down, 3 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here is where we will be putting the doors. So you're going to dig 2 in and place your 6 doors like so. And you're going to need a bit of lighting as well. Can I put one there? No. Like this, so that mobs don't spawn in here. And here is the village that will serve as the villager breeder thingy. Now, once this is done, all you really need to do is get some villagers in here. So I'll be building the tunnel for them to come in, and I will talk to you once I'm ready to bring them in. So there we are, the pipe to bring the villagers from where they are held in the village all the way to the breeder farm is built. So let's see how things work. Let's see if I'm going to have any luck in actually getting those villagers to come out of there. Let's see, what are you going to do? Beatings. Are you going to come? So I'll get a couple of them out here and I'll talk to you when it's underway. Success! I've got 3 villagers here. The cleric is going to be the one going down to be the villager detector. He'll be with the doors so that it's actually considered a village. And the other 2 are going to be the ones making the babies. The one thing you need to know though is that one of them has to be a farmer, one of those brown coat ones. This one's a shepherd with okay trades, but that really doesn't matter. Yep. So one of them needs to be the Bronco ones because he's going to be the one doing the farming with the potatoes and everything. So yeah. So now that they are there, I'll be able to get them to actually make their way to the villager breeder. And once that's done, I'll come back to you for some final words. Here's everyone. You can see the priest is down there and my other 2 guys are in here. And as soon as he made his way into the garden, this fella started harvesting the potatoes that were grown. So they should be making babies pretty soon now, but just to make sure, I'll give them some more encouragement in the form of these potatoes that I farmed especially for them. So you take 2 stacks and you take a couple of stacks as well. And yeah, each of these guys can hold up to 8 stacks of potatoes. So as soon as they get some, oh, what happened there? Oh, I know, I forgot the one block to prevent that from happening. Here, on top of the, one block, you leave a 1 block gap and it will prevent the adult villagers from doing what this guy just did. So now I'll be bringing him back in. But yeah, before I do that, the final touch is to put a glass ceiling on top of this hole here so that mobs don't fall in, and it has to be a transparent block so that sunshine will hit the doors and it will be detected as a village. And that will pretty much be it for this episode. Between now and the next episode, I will be removing all of that and removing the village over there and preparing the place to build the iron farm that we're going to be getting. So, I am Lucrena, and I bid you farewell.